Hi, this is Michael, and this is a review of the Pendulumic S1 stereo headphones. It has very nice packaging, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what the packaging looks like before I talk about the headphone performance. So you open it up, and the headphones are in a really nice hard case. We'll get back to those in just a second. You also get a little box that has various cables and connectors in it. So let's open that up and let me show you what's in there. So in this box you get the USB to micro USB charging cable, and that's how you charge the internal battery in the headphones. You also get a 3.5mm audio cable. One end has the 90-degree bend. This is the end that would plug into your device. And then the other end plugs into the headphones at the bottom. There's also an inline control here, and this lets you control the hands-free operation of your smartphone if you're connected to your smartphone. It also lets you play and pause music and change tracks. You also get an airplane adapter, although these aren't used so much anymore, but they do include one. And then you get a 1/4-inch adapter, which is awesome because a lot of home stereo equipment, AV equipment, still uses a 1/4-inch plug. So it's nice that you have an assortment of plugs. The case is quite nice, very nice travel case here. And you've got a little zippered pouch inside for your connectors. And this actually velcros to the inside of the case, so you can actually remove it completely if you don't want it in there. And then here are the headphones. To be honest, my very first initial impression as soon as I touched these was, wow, these feel real plasticky and very cheesy. I was not impressed with the build quality of these and just the overall feeling for a headphone that costs what they cost. I was just expecting quite a different experience. However, the sound that these produce is quite nice, but I'll get back to that a little bit. I just want to talk a little bit more about the headphones. Now, they have a very comfortable headband here, but surprisingly it uses elastic. There's a piece of elastic strapping in here, and I just cannot imagine that this is going to last more than a year or two before it starts to deteriorate and lose its elasticity. I mean, just think about things that have elastic in it and how long do they last. So I'm really questioning the use of an elastic band in here for long-term durability. And then there is a metal band here, and again, I don't know, this has got a very sharp edge on it, which I really don't care for, and I'm just wondering if this is possibly going to rust at some point. And it also has a very rough finish to it, so I'm not too impressed with the build quality of these headphones. Now, on the right ear cup there is a rotary volume knob, and when you're using Bluetooth, this is what you use to adjust the volume. You can also play and pause the music, and you can also change tracks by this button. And then there's a slide switch, and this is how the headphones can change mode. This can operate in 3 different modes. It can operate in Bluetooth mode, it can operate in powered wired mode, and then it can just work in wired mode. So wired mode is great because if your battery is dead and you don't have any backup batteries in here, you can still use the headphones, just use the wire. When you use wired powered mode, these headphones completely change as far as how they sound. Bass is overemphasized as well as mids. It just becomes a much more muddy experience in my opinion. I get the best sound quality actually, and maybe not surprisingly, in Bluetooth mode because I'm using aptX on my device and these are aptX. So I get a very good sound quality using Bluetooth. Bass is not overly strong, but I think it's got a nice balanced sound, and so for me, Bluetooth using aptX is the way to go. But if you don't have aptX on your device, you still get a very good sound just with normal Bluetooth without using aptX. So then this is the 3.5mm jack for plugging the audio cable into, and then this is the microphone for the hands-free operation. On the left ear cup we also have a control This is whether you are using the internal battery or the included batteries, or the optional batteries, I should say, the backup batteries. Now the battery compartment is just twists open very easily, and inside you have 2 batteries. So that can really come in handy if you're on a really long flight, or if you just want to have really extended listening time before you have to charge your batteries. You can throw in a couple batteries. It's not necessary that you put those in there though, so you can keep these a little bit lighter if you don't actually use the batteries. These do not have very good noise isolation. They seem like they might because they're over the ear, and these are very comfortable leather pads, but they just don't stop ambient noise from around you coming in at all. Probably some of the least helpful headphones that I've used ever as far as that goes, especially for a closed headphone like this is. But I find them quite comfortable. I don't like this elastic band. Sound quality is great. I think in this price range there's a lot of competition, and I wouldn't put these at the top of the list, but they're certainly a nice sounding headphone. I do like the fact though that it has the 3 modes of operation. To be able to use these in a wired mode with no batteries is a good plus for these. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. I'll answer if I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.